Now let's talk mini importation. Hello beautiful people, and welcome once again to another lovely day. Today I would want us to talk about mini importation. Let's discuss mini importation. About 2 months ago, I told you that you can actually venture into mini importation, which fetches you an extra stream, like an extra, side income. Let me say side income. Yeah. Initially, I started, this sourcing on Alibaba. I tried to find some products that I could sell and then make some extra, kwacha. And you already know when I came. If you've been watching me for some time, you know when I was coming, I bought some earbuds where you can use in, listening to music and stuff like that. Bluetooth wireless earbuds. Now I got them sold out in like 2 weeks. Everything was gone. So I decided to buy more and then try selling them here as well. So here you are. We bought them. Yeah, they are on my office. They are on my office desk. So I decided to source for such, equipment or gadgets or devices, and I found some that were quite affordable. They were cheap. If you should advertise here in this country, people are going to patronize. So I decided to buy them and then sell them here. It is a good business. It is actually a good thing to try to invest in mini importation. It is kind of interesting, but one thing I have come to realize in mini importation is you would have to have some extra cash on you to feed you till your goods come in, because these goods actually took almost 2 months to arrive here in Ghana from China. My agent actually told me it was going to take about 30 to 45 days to arrive here in the country. So it was understandable when it took almost 2 months to arrive here in Ghana. So yeah, here we have the goods, and then we are trying to advertise for people to see, to get a feel of what we are actually, selling. Actually, some of the products were very cheap, but when you check online for the actual price at which it is being sold here in Ghana, it makes a lot of sense. It makes you a lot of profit. It fetches you a lot of profit. So it will be a good thing if you try to invest in mini importation here in the country. You buy goods at affordable prices and then sell them here at cool prices, whereas you can make beautiful or bountiful income. So it is a good thing to look into mini importation. If you intend to invest in mini importation, one disadvantage is you are going to wait for a very long time for the products to arrive before you can make sales. Okay, so if you have enough money on you to sustain you till the goods come, then you are good to go. You can actually invest in mini importation. And one thing also is you wouldn't know the quality of what you're buying until they arrive in the country. That's one disadvantage. If you don't get a good supplier or someone who is good enough to bring you quality goods, the best quality that you actually ordered for, you might end up buying goods that are not of the kind of quality you're expecting or the kind of quality you wanted. So that is also a disadvantage. And there are some people also online who are scams, like they are scammers. They are fraudsters. They advertise goods on Alibaba, and at the end of the day, they are nowhere to be found. They only get your money, sent. They try to lure you or convince you to send them money. They are going to send you the goods, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't see them anywhere. That is one. That is also one disadvantage. That is actually that is in mini importation. So when sourcing out on Alibaba, you need to make sure that the person you are purchasing from is actually legit, and they can provide or produce you goods that you actually want to buy online. Yeah, so when sourcing, you have to be very careful and then be very mindful as to the kind of people you are going to interact with to bring you goods on to bring you goods. Let me say, to bring you goods. And one more thing is, sometimes the quantity. I haven't faced any of these problems. The people I got to bring me my goods or to buy goods from are very good people. Leah is one of a kind. Leah is one of the ladies who one of the ladies who actually helped me with smartwatches. She's a smartwatch supplier, so she's actually one person who helped me with that. And trust me, she did a very good job. She sourced very well. I haven't had any complaints yet. The only complaint I had was one watch that had low battery life or lesser battery life, but all the products are actually moving and I haven't had any problem yet. So it is a good thing. I would advise you to get yourself into mini importation if you have the means. Even if you have a little amount of money, you can start with that. You know, at the end of the day, you can make extra and then order for more. The only thing is you might be starving for some time. You might be starving for quite some time before you start making money. Yes, like me, for instance, when I came, I had some coins on me and I had some money on me to sustain me and my family until the goods arrived. So I was okay. I was a little hungry at some point, but at the end of the day, I got the goods brought to me. And at the end of the day, I am also making sales, and then it is also fetching me an extra income. So it is a good thing if you want to veer into mini importation. Another thing you should also consider is the shipping agents. In as much as there are scammers in the supplying business, there are also scammers in the agency business. You need a trusted source to ship your goods from China to Ghana or Africa for you. If you give your money to someone you cannot trust, you might also end up not getting anything at all at the end of the day. You might ship the goods to them, and at the end of the day, they wouldn't charge you any amount of money, but the goods that you've shipped to them, that money, that investment that you've made would be taken away from you by some scammers who claim to be agents. So you also watch out for that. If left to me alone, I would advise you find someone who has already been in the business and then ask them of their agency or their agents. If you work with them for the first time, second time, and you think they are good to work with or to deal with, then I think you can. It's good you continue working with them. So that is my little experience. With time, if there is any form of experience I should share with you, why not? I'm going to share with you here. So if you are here and you haven't heard of mini importation, or you've heard of it but you're scared to invest in mini importation, you can actually start doing that. You can start by sourcing. Okay, you source for the goods or the products online, which is Alibaba or 1688. They have one site, 1688, but with that one you need a translator to get the products, the item cost and stuff like that. So you start by sourcing for the goods. When you get the goods, make sure you are getting them. Try different suppliers. Try different suppliers, because some suppliers have goods that are much expensive than others. So try sourcing from different suppliers. After you get your goods sourced, then you try to find out some good agency. After you find the agency, they will give you their address in China where you'll be shipping the goods from the supplier to the agent. Now when the agent gets the goods, they also pack them, they gather them, and then send them from China to you in Ghana or in Africa, wherever you find yourself that you want to do business. So that is the process that is involved in mini importation, and I guess you would love it, because the profit is meaningful. It is okay with the kind of profit you make in mini importation. Yeah, so that is my little advice if you ask me. And if I wanted to tell you something about mini importation, this is the little I can tell you for now, because this is my first shipment, this is my first time doing this, and I can't talk much about it. So get into it. Just try your best to get into it if you are interested. If you're someone who is interested in importing things, start small with mini importation, with a little amount that you have, and then grow big whilst you are still in the business. Yeah, so I guess this video helps someone who is interested in mini importation. Until we meet again, these are my goods, that's my office, and that's my desk. So until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. Charlie, get out there, do something meaningful with your life, and at the end of the day, trust me, you are going to reap big time. You are going to make profit big time. I am not successful in everything I am doing yet, but with you on this channel, I guess you will get to know the growth with time. Yeah, I have to be going back to Dubai to my boss also, because I need to go and work. But let's get things sorted out. It's been a long time since I uploaded videos here, and a lot has been happening behind the scenes that I can't talk about for now, but hopefully everything is going to be all right. Yeah, so until we meet again, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. If you haven't subscribed yet, do well to hit on that subscribe button and be a part of the family. And also Share for others to have a feel of what we are doing here. Don't be selfish. If you get something good here, share with others, okay? So that they can also come and have a feel of what we are doing here. And also do well to leave me a comment down there. You leave the comment, I'll come reply to them. And then give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Check out other videos. I've made subsequent videos. I've made over 200 videos which you are going to benefit a lot from. So check them out and then comment, share, like, do everything. Yeah, Charlie, subscribe. Ask people to subscribe to the channel so that we keep pushing the channel forward. I'm tired. See you on the next one.